Hey, we're here at SongLab Live at the Baby's Big Collab.
You already know what it is.
New people. I'm just now meeting you. Chocolate, hey.
Hi. How's your day going so far?
Good.
That's good. That's good.
I can't complain. Been having a fun time talking to everybody today.
That's good.
And just getting to know everybody. So,
right.
What do you do?
To be honest, I do a lot of things. For the most part, I'm just really trying to get myself out there to really become the podcaster that I see everyone else doing. But I kind of want to have my own spin to it. Yeah. I could sing, I could rap, I could dance if I really wanted to. But really, I just trying to focus on doing this podcast and bringing our people together and promoting our people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm hearing bring our people together, promote our people. So, okay, our people, just so we can clarify, we talking about?
So, honestly, I'm just talking about Black people for real. But if I'm not discriminating to just keep it there, I just feel like it would be really great for starters, to really just showcase all of the different things that we do out here in Arizona, so that we could at least get everybody out there, promote their brand, whether it be food companies, makeup, the artists, just anything. And eventually I wanted to span out to something else, outside of Arizona, so that we could make it something bigger.
Absolutely.
I have a bunch of ideas of what I want it to look like, but for real, I just really want to promote like some of the little small businesses and everything out here, because, I don't feel like a celebrity should have to come out here to promote us.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you're talking about the Keith Lee effect that had happened out here.
So it wasn't really like a big deal for me, but I did notice that, a lot of people were upset by the different choices that he had as far as like food options. But I mean, honestly, it shouldn't take a celebrity to want to come out here to promote us out here.
Absolutely.
And if we really wanted it to be as good as they wanted it to be, they should have been more prepared. We should have had more, preparation as far as promotion of those businesses. And honestly, some of those people needed that. And I feel like him coming out here was really great for the companies he did get to, just eat with. But I feel like there are other companies that may have needed that as well. And I don't feel like we should have to wait until another one comes out to have that,
Right. And especially when we already got people in the city who've been doing it.
Exactly. So it's like, we want to make sure that the people that are here are either getting the recognition that they need to, and if not, like, we want to continue to promote so that everybody gets the shine that they need to. It's a lot of room out here for us all to prosper. So might as well just try and get it to go as good as we want it to.
I hear that.
Put our best foot forward.
Yeah. I'm definitely in that same lane of wanting to provide a platform that showcases, highlights, promotes all Black culture, but in a positive manner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, even when Keith Lee was out here, it kind of ended on a sour note.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was just like, why we got to act like this?
Right. And that's really what I want it to be. Like, I want it to be something positive. And a lot of times we get hung up on the negative, but really I want it to be the focus of positive things so that we can continue to make more positive things happen.
Yes, I'm with you. I am with you on that. So on that theme, I just want to shout out a few places that I know that are helping in these same lanes. So Buy Black Arizona. That's a website. Go on there. You can upload your business. You got an event. You can share it on there. It's becoming a hub of finding Black culture, because every time people come out here, they're like, what do you do? Where are these all places? The Black people?
Yeah. Where are all the Black things to do? Or, where all our people at? And it's like, well, if you're paying attention, you might find it.
And also Archwood Exchange, they've been hosting the Buy Black Marketplace for a long time out here. So it's kind of been put on pause right now. They're looking for a new location to continue to do that. But in segue, in place of, and also happening, is the first Friday on Roosevelt.
Right.
Help host a whole bunch of Black-owned businesses on their block. So there's places, there's hubs, there's people to connect with. Grassroots Bookstore. I don't know if you've been there. It's a Black-owned bookstore, but they have a whole lot of events that go on there. Chess. They're doing free haircuts for kids who read books. It's a whole lot going on, y'all.
And see, that's the type of thing I want to be involved in, because it's like, there's so many. I didn't even know about some of these places you just mentioned, and now I want to go just so I can get a look at it and kind of promote it so we can get more people out there.
Tap in with Auntie, this is a passion of mine, because I know so many people who are doing things out here who don't get half the attention that a Keith Lee does.
Right.
Who's not in your city.
Right.
You know what I mean? No shade to Keith Lee. Do your thing, bruh. I love your work you're doing. But I'm just saying, let's give that same energy and attention to people who are in your city who's trying to build it up, because, you know, in all aspects in comparison to the rest of the country, Arizona is still a baby.
Pretty
you know
much.
What I mean? Like, we're like one of the last states to be official. So, like, we only just recently celebrated like 100 years of being a state, and like the rest of the country already been on that. But just saying, we're still new in this thing of developing us, and we have culture here. It's just Southwestern culture. You know what I mean? We Black people out here like to eat tacos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not that soul food we used to, but the tacos be busted.
It's good too. Like I look. And
you just got to know where to go get the right tacos. I'm saying.
I go back home and they be laughing at me because like I like to make tacos and I'll fry up my shells and everything. Like it's a whole thing for me.
You know what's crazy? When I go back home, they be like, "What y'all be out there eating?" I'm like, "Mexican food." They be like, "Mexican food." I'm like, "Listen, you ain't had no good Mexican food till you come out there to the South where we at."
I'm just saying though. So it's a different type of Black culture. It's not the down South culture. It's not the back East culture. It's the Southwest.
But I mean, I think it's refreshing because I mean, I feel like most Black people are used to back South, you know, collard greens, cornbread type of culture. And it's like, you know, it's different to be able to come out to a different state where it's not as many of us, but it's a lot of us. And we still have, we've adjusted to the culture out here to kind of make it something of our own. So, I mean, I think that's kind of cool.
I love it. When I'm in other places, I love saying that I'm from Arizona. I love saying it because you know why? It's a shock.
It is. Now, I don't necessarily say I'm from Arizona.
It's a shock,
but I sure will tell people I am in Arizona and we out here lit. It's a bunch of us out here. Come visit us. I mean, don't let the word Arizona fool you. We get lit out here too.
We do. We really do. So don't sleep on us. I love that. I'm loving the energy. So, do you have any businesses that you would like to shout out, or maybe some influencers, people who are out here doing the work, who maybe not getting that recognition for the things that they're doing?
Honestly, I don't have a business myself, but I am around a lot of people that do different things. Like my little sister does music. Her name's Lepre. Shout out to her. She was actually the person who told me about this place.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I actually came here today, just to kind of see, you know, I wanted to kind of see what you guys were doing, what you guys are about, just so I could see if I could find my forever home. Because again, I'm trying to start something of my own.
Absolutely.
So in order to do that, I do need to make sure I network, meet people, you know, get out of my comfort zone and get out there. So shout out to Lepre. You know, make sure you guys stream her music. It's really good.
Absolutely.
My girlfriend plays basketball, and we're trying to make sure that we get as many people to support women's basketball as possible. So make sure y'all check out Arizona Ice as well.
Nice.
Also, shout out to y'all for being here. Like, definitely want to shout y'all out. Make sure y'all tune in. And I am thankful that I was able to be a part of this. So, I mean, honestly, there's so many other businesses and places that I could probably shout out, but I can't think of them at this moment, but best believe this won't be the last and only time I shout those places out. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just temporary, but those are the two I'd like to shout out as of right now. But I know that anybody that I encounter, I definitely make sure I take down names, Instagrams, everything, because it is very important to try and, again, promote us and out here and get us on the map, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. And just a quick thing, like I've been noticing, I brought up the conversation, especially after the whole situation that happened with Brittany Griner. Why do you think there is not that much support for women's basketball?
Honestly, I think there's not that much support for women's basketball just because they're not as aggressive as men. And also, when we as women get as aggressive as men, they feel like, oh no, it's not ladylike. And, you know, they don't think it has the same amount of energy or excitement as men. And it's like, if you actually paid attention, we get down in basketball court too. And I mean, if you actually took the time to kind of like scale their plays like how they do with the guys, you'd understand, you know, they have some great girls basketball players. And I mean, I love it just because it's like, again, you know, not a lot of men pay attention to it just because we're women, but I feel like we just as good as the guys, and if not better. And I think it's a lot more fun because they expect us to be soft spoken and, you know, just nice and sweet. Whereas, you know, we get out there and we show up and show out, and we make plays and we promote and we do all of that other stuff. So I mean, honestly, I just feel like with the Brittany Griner situation, I was a little disappointed just because, you know, that's a big name and y'all not making enough movements or rah-rah and out here like you should be. But I know if D Rose or Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying, was out there, you know, we making a lot of noise. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Honestly. But I mean, I hope it's different just because, again, my girlfriend plays basketball. So I want to make sure like we at least promote something positive out of that. It's not always negative. And I actually was just watching not a basketball game, but like a interview of that team with Angel Reese and Flau'jae, the rapper.
Louisiana, LSU?
Yes. I was just watching like the highlights of that, and I was just seeing like how they were kind of real neck and neck with the scores, and I'm like, it's real intense when it comes down to it, just because, again, like they play their heart out just like the men. So I mean, absolutely, I think it should have as much recognition, but I mean, it's just all a matter of us continuing to be consistent when trying to get that recognition. So
Absolutely. And I think with this next generation with women like Reese, I think that there's a change in the culture coming.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, I never understood that double standard of like how aggressive basketball is, but you still want me to be a lady.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you still want me to be soft and
like,
docile.
You didn't see her bump my shoulder when she tried to block me, you feel me? Like, you gotta...
So, yeah.
Just giving a little love and basketball vibes without the love, you know? We can show love after we done, and then I win, you know, I dab you up. I lose, I still dab you up, but I ain't gonna be as happy about it.
No, just give me that space to get in there and take it to the rim, you know what I mean? So,
and I think the great thing about girls basketball is, like, we know how to leave it on the floor.
Right.
So it's like, we could talk all the mess behind the scenes, but as soon as we get to the court, we leave it on the floor. And I think that's the great thing about just any women's sport. Like, we could come off humble and sweet like how you guys want us to, but after I get on the court or I get on the field, like, it's like you get to see me in action and really see me do my stuff. And it's I don't know. Yeah. It's bittersweet for the most part.
It is. Well, I enjoyed this conversation with you. It's been fun. Again, we're here at SongLab Live. The grandbaby collaboration, you feel me? I want to call him Big Baby so bad. I don't know why.
Listen, maybe it's just because the double B's, you know?
I don't know.
When you think of the grandbaby,
rename this man. But we're here at the collaboration, you feel me? So tap in with us.
Most definitely. It was nice meeting you. This was fun.
Thank you.
Good job.